Hey guys, what it sorry about that frog in my throat. Hey guys, what it is yo girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the drama like prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Hoping the frog is back. To see justice before all face too bleak. Yes, hiss your girl Cadillac. Anyways, everybody in the house getting over a little something that's been going around. And thank God we're getting over it. But coming through today, September the 22nd, 2025. I am currently at the library and I am about to get some computer work done, right? Some online work done. Y'all know I have been telling y'all multiple testimonies in my life, just basically allowing God to use my life to just, either show people that, hey, you're not alone if you're struggling like me, and possibly I will find others on this journey that will let me know that they go through the same thing, so I will also not feel alone. So a testimony helps you and the person you're telling to. And I wasn't even trying, but so that's how the benefit of a testimony is helping you and the other person, but also just utilizing the platform that the Lord did give me. I made peace with because I was kind of salty about it, girl. I'm like, I've been on YouTube since YouTube dang on started this channel for 10 years plus, and why can't it grow? Well, I do know why it can't grow, because there are certain things you have to talk about if you want growth. When you talk about anything that is against the norm, against the narrative, you will be buried in the algorithm so that people can't see. They want a one-sided narrative to always spin around. They don't want you to hear, like I say, the victim impact statement. They don't want you to hear, how everything is impacting those, and let you it'll make you question what they're saying, right? If you heard my side. So because my channel is not quite doing what I intended for it to do, it's not freeing Marcello, and it's not bringing in my prison wives. It is a purpose in it, so I'm just gonna let it flow, just free flow. And y'all know I have been watching Miss Wisdom Speaks. Let me get her name right, because I keep saying truth. It is Wisdom Speaks Life. I have been watching her. She just got married. She has another channel with her and her husband. It's beautiful. They're a very lovely couple. But on the channel that I found her on, she started telling her testimonies, and it inspired me to just tell my testimonies, no matter how minute they are. So I've been telling you random things that I go through and have to overcome on a daily basis, and it is compounded because it's not just these set of issues that I have. You have the regular set of issues, so everything all compounded makes your struggles in life, right? So I'm basically showing you just how I overcome, whether it's health wise, whether it's the legal system, whether it is work challenges, whether it is family issues. I'm just being very transparent, because a transparent testimony is what people really can relate to. So within one of those testimonies, I started telling you how I deal with ADHD and how it honestly has affected my whole freaking goddamn life. I am 44, and issues that I go through at 44, I have went through childhood, through my 20s, through my 30s, and it has really impacted my life. So one issue I have is with doing computer work, like when you have to fill out I have carpal tunnel. It's not just carpal tunnel. I have severe carpal tunnel in both hands. I have nerve damage, and now arthritis has set in. So I have hands, but I don't have the full function of my hands, right? I don't have, if I had the full function, it's so much more I can do. I can still do things, but it takes longer, and it's more tedious to do sometimes simple things. So for me, when I know it's going to be a challenge to do something, this is where it's compounded, because it's not only the carpal tunnel, the ADHD is causing me to want to avoid that situation, because I don't want the shame of, you should have been done with this, knowing I have the challenges and how long it's going to take me, and my hands are going to ache after, and my fingers are going to go numb every few seconds, and I'm going to have to keep shaking my hand out. Because I know what I go through to do something, it creates a mental block in my mind. I don't even want to start the task because I know what I'm going to have to go through, right? So I'm basically fighting both obstacles at once, right? So many times, like I told y'all, I have some, it's like those online forms you have to fill out. You have to turn in your information, upload your documents, and it's a questionnaire. Now, to a regular person, 20 to 30 page online form is not a big thing. I believe most people would sit down and do it like as soon as they get a notice that they have to do it. I believe most people would sit down and do it, but because I know I'm going through all these challenges and I know how irritating it is and overwhelming it becomes, I tend to try to push it off. I'll be like, well, I got one more week before I have to deal with that. One more week before I have to deal with that. One more day before I have to deal with that. And then it gets down to the wire. And then I'm to my due date. And that's when a whole nother set of challenges like to shoot in. I'm sorry, I'm in Florida and it is hot. I had to cut the air on, but I don't know what that rumbling in my car is, girl. Peace be still. Oh, hold on. I don't know. But, and I kind of got off track. But anyways, I'll just pick up from here. I might not even be picking up from where I left off because I can't remember. But I put things off, or I'll tell myself I can work on it a little by little. Now, this is what I did this time. I did a little when I first found out, because I'm trying to change my ways and change my habits, because I do know I keep ending up in the same trouble, right? So I'm like, let me try to fool with this now. But doing something that long and tedious, you don't really even have the attention span. I got about 30-minute attention span, and then I've got to be on to the next thing, or I become very unproductive, just basically just sitting there, like not even doing anything. And once I found other videos about people with ADHD, that they go through that same thing. Now, of course, I feel like, okay, maybe I'm not so, you think it's just you just off, or something's wrong with you, that, oh, other people go through this. So I started doing a little bit of it, and I went back in last week and I did a little more. So I have to break, sometimes I got to break these tasks down. If I haven't pushed them so far close to the due date, I break them in small increments, do as much as I can. But then when it comes to, oh, you got to go do this, then that's where I cut off and I save it and go do something else and come back to it. But I actually, today's only the 22nd. I got 4 more days before my due date. So today I'm going to go in and fill in the blanks from the form, which was really things that I had to get off the form to go find the information. So I got to do those. It's like 2 sections. And then I got to upload some documents to it. So it's some documents that I really have to go to a third-party website to do. So that one I will be putting off. But I'm going to try to get my documents that I have on hand and attach those, fill in those blanks, and then save and continue. I do have 4 more days. Don't really want to be to the due date, but thank God this time I did not wait, because what would have happened is I would have put it all off until today. And then it would have been just 4 days until, I have it due. But that's just being transparent on how I deal with this, not only carpal tunnel, but also ADHD. So that's physical disabilities plus mental hurdles that I have to all overcome, which kind of do set me back. I literally could see how they set me back and behind. And then when people don't realize you have these issues going on, they kind of, like, a lot of times ADHD to others just looks like laziness, pure laziness. Like, you're that lazy, you can't finish a freaking one-line thing like that. And it causes shame then. And I'm a full-grown, big old adult, like they say, the big old age at 44, and I can't just fill this out. Like, I don't know. But at least being transparent and hearing myself say these things, not only letting you hear it, but hearing myself say it, it also gives me compassion for myself, because a lot of times I don't cut myself no slack. I believe what others, you are just lazy, Keita, get it together. And that goes further into me running myself ragged rather than taking time and just rest. And God made us so beautifully, and He made us all different. We all have different challenges. My challenges may be mental hurdles and physical disabilities, but your challenges could be something else. But even with my mental hurdles and physical disabilities, I am still made beautifully. And what's so crazy is I'm still brilliant. Even though I struggle with these little things, I can paint beautiful masterpieces. So the same mind that can't sit and do a task till completion is the same mind that can make a beautiful masterpiece. So God knew exactly what He was doing. So I'm in my point in my life where I'm trying to work with the way God made me. I'm no longer trying to change me. Yes, I can enhance, like I can work on getting better with due dates, but as far as wishing I was someone else and wishing I didn't have this life, I have this life. This is me. This is the only body I will ever have. So I got to learn to work within who I am. All right, guys, I'm going to see you guys later. Hopefully I get this done. I got about 2 hours. That sounds like ample time, but girl, when I get in there on the form, notifications gonna be going, and I'm gonna be wanting to reply back to this. I'm gonna be wanting to stop and take a break and go record a short video. I'm gonna want to clear out the little clutter in my car. I'm gonna see the little hangnail on my fingernail. I gotta get that. Oh, what are they doing over there? Why are they getting up? They're making so much noise. It's distracting me. It's so noisy in this quiet library because I hear every clicking sound. But anyways, it's your girl Cadillac.